Hello my friends and welcome to the final episode for now of Practice Bonjwa. I've once again just set up a game to avoid the loading, of course, and yeah, we're ready to go. So I already had a look at the lance and it's a weird one, but I like it. So we have a super spider, which honestly is such a refined design that I don't really think that you would change it very much. The only thing that I would suggest here is that it's got 8 improved jump jets, which gives it an absolutely incredible amount of movement. And so, even though of course it would make it slightly lopsided, I would probably be tempted to just take one out and just bump up the armor to maximum, because I don't think you need to jump that much. Take that as a slight compromise on my part. 5 days well spent. In fact, honestly, you could probably take out another one and top this up. Because with a max sprint of 350 and a max jump of 240, even with one jump jet removed, that's going to give you plenty of movement. Anyway, so there's that. It seems like we've actually done really well on this roll. So we have a Centurion. It's got the same problem as most of them, which is that the side torsos are completely exposed. It's also got rocket launchers, which I am not a fan of. We can bump the armor up here. Probably suggest that the rear armor will be sufficient as it is. There we go. Okay. I guess because we have reduced armor weight armor, that when we add a little bit more armor, it kind of offsets some of it. There we go. So yeah, all in all, a pretty standard design. Once again, we have the problem that we have exposed ammunition, but there's nothing you can really do about it. These armoring changes actually take a really long time, which is a little bit unfortunate. So let's cancel that, because that's probably just a little bit too much change if we want to stick to the short term. So pulling a rocket launcher takes no time. Let's pull them both. $3 days to add that armor. 6 days to add that armor. $9, $10. Okay, that's fine. Just trying to get it so that it's not going to cost me too many days. And you do that by basically sticking to one region for upgrades. There we go, 14 days, much better. How you apply your armor actually changes the amount of time it takes to get something done.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too
Okay, so that's 19 days used. And then, this blackjack is like another reasonably solid piece of kit, which I wouldn't really change much about. Once again, we have the problem of ammunition, but I mean, in the CT, it's probably the safest place for it to be, because no matter where it goes, if it blows up, the mech will be completely ruined anyway. So I actually wouldn't change anything about this mech at all, which is pretty cool. Cased actuators reduce internal explosion damage to 10 points. Interesting. I don't think that means that ammunition is cased if it's there, though. And then we have a crab, which is actually just pretty standard. It could have come from the base game. Just a very, very standard piece of kit. I would almost potentially be tempted to power this down or fill it with medium lasers at some point and energy weapon targeting computers and so on, and make a disco boat out of it. But it would make for a good project. And then we have a hunchback, which is screaming to be a missile boat. So at the moment it has a pair of LRM-10s, plus ammo for them. Nothing that really enables it to put those missiles downrange. But, you know, I think to myself, you get a pair of LRM-15s in here and a bit more ammo, you could have a pretty decent missile boat with medium lasers as backup. The only thing I would really change here is take the small laser out. Oh. And move the ammo. And then armor up this region. So once again we're looking at a shield arm design. Now, in fact, because this thing runs very hot anyway, we'll take another medium laser out and we will just, in the interests of health and safety, improve that rear armor a bit. Okay, and that's our 30 days spent. It won't quite be 30 days, of course, because we'll get a couple of upgrades.
right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So, once again, just kick off some ship upgrades to improve tech point acquisition. I've not actually looked at the contracts yet. Probably should have preloaded the contracts because they always take a while.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Okay, so let's add the recreation room,
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
since it's another way of adding some cheap points. It occurs to me as well that on slow pilot progression, it might be very wise to get the first training module in as soon as possible, because it has a massive benefit. So And it means that time wasting can actually result in good pilots. But of course, at the moment, we just want time wasting to result in us having a lance that we can field immediately. Sweet. Cool. Okay, just speeding through the setup here. You notice it's more or less the same setup each time.
That work order's complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
So the last upgrade, which I've not done this previously, but if I was going to keep this, I would get this. It's only 90,000 and it's pretty cheap.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
I mean, there's a potential here for about 600 points of EXP if it was the first thing you built. Although I wouldn't really worry about it being the first thing that you built, to be fair.
Mech warrior training complete.
Aye, aye.
Okay, aye aye.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Once again,
Yes,
we have our random
I'm
assortment
here.
of Kickstarter
Yes, boss.
pilots.
Training complete.
Yes, Commander.
We'll definitely want to use Buckshot while Buckshot has improved morale.
What do you need?
Standing by. I live to
It
serve.
looks like all the
Wait for
pilots
orders. I'm here.
are actually reasonably priced for once. 30 grand is not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. Alright, 7 days to go.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Now, I've said before, it only takes one good mech to carry a lance, and that spider might carry the lance pretty well if it can land its shots. We'll see how that goes. So I chose... Oh wow, the spider would actually be really good on this as well, now that I think about it. Its ability to fly around would allow it to get the far away points pretty easily. Maybe we'll do that next mission. Yeah, I chose Marek Homeworld for some different terrain. I figured that everyone was getting a little bit bored of ice worlds and desert worlds, so we have a jungle world. I'm going to go for this one, and I'm going to go for salvage because it's probably going to be better money. The sea bills on offer are not that great. All it takes is a little bit of clan gear, and you'll make that money. Let us begin. You should always put your commander in the mech that you think is most likely to die. Which is why I put him in the Centurion, believe it or not, because it doesn't have the least armor, it has the second least armor, but it also has the most chance of exploding due to ammunition problems. The Venom hasn't got any ammunition-based weapons. The Blackjack, while it does have ammo, it's in the CT where it's probably the least likely place for it to blow up under the standard ammo explosion rules. But it's only got 25 shots and it's got 2 guns, so within about 4 rounds the ammunition would be low enough that it wouldn't be that dangerous anyway. Yeah, the Hunchback's the only other thing that's ready to explode, but since we changed it to a shield arm design, it should be pretty solid. Those are my thoughts. I'm just going through my reasoning because I always intended this to be a training series, so Just trying to explain all the thoughts in my head that I wouldn't normally explain in other campaigns. Let's rumble. All right. The loading wait is always painful. I was meant to be going for a nice walk today, and it's pouring with rain, so I guess that's a nice reminder of home, but kind of sucks that it's raining so heavily. Can't go outside and get some air. We believe that we could put that payroll to better use. $313 salvage. Hopefully we get some good stuff.
Command interface.
All right. We are deployed. This looks like a good map for us.
What now?
Look at the movement on this thing. I took some jump jets out. You know what I mean? I took jump jets out of this thing. Mein Gott.
Waiting for the right move. Wait? Sure, why not?
Standing by.
Alright, let's
Hey,
go, I guess. I do not have the piloting to actually really benefit from this.
reporting enemy contact.
Alright, we have a clan Shadowhawk in the area.
Waiting for orders.
We could just bomb his ass from here.
Receiving you. Affirmative.
This will be fun.
What do you need? Acknowledged.
Let's see what he does. Oh, there's a Clint. Oh, he landed a hit. Not a great hit, but he landed one. I'm sort of happy to see clan gear though, because that is going to result in us getting some nice stuff.
Yeah?
Go, boys.
Confirmed.
No shot on the Clint. 30%. It's not bad. Nice.
How's it going?
Not great damage, but any damage is good enough.
Let's go.
Alright, no chance to hit there, really.
Standing by.
Now,
I'm here.
the real question is, do you want to move in and try and pulse this guy in the ass? Or even this guy? You have so much movement capability. Now, ironically, it makes me think that it would be wise to wait until you have enough resolve to vigilance. But vigilance is not so that you can then move out next turn straight away and get out of dodge. But vigilance is not particularly effective without a very, very good pilot. So I'm gonna go for it.
Throttling up for what it's worth.
I am gonna go for it. What the hell? Come on. Oh, we're in! Oh, we hit the leg over and over again. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, he's probably got a very low chance of hitting. Yep. I'm a light, and I've got 4 evasion tokens. That was never going to be an easy move. Okay, Clint is jumping around again.
That's all you got?
I think the Clint is actually really asking for it now. Ah, these chances to hit are not great. I do not have a firing solution from just standing still. Okay, this is the best shot I've got. Let's go for it.
Ignite.
Oh, it hit! He may destabilize now.
Good to go.
If I can just get him in the optimal band. Okay, I'm taking some risks here
Move order received.
because I'm not sprinting around and trying to be evasive.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Ugh, that was bad.
Hey,
Oh, weird lag there. Weird little lag spike.
okay.
Hey, buddy.
I'll try.
Nice. That should destabilize him.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah, he's been destabilized.
Yep. Moving to position.
Go.
Take this.
Nice. Good hits. Alright, we're destroying a lot of gear here. I actually kind of want to capture them, but oh well. Oh wow, it's a melee attack from all the way over there. That is some serious movement you've got. And he set himself on fire doing that. I presume that the AI is gonna try and shed its instability now, but we'll see. It says it's my turn, but it's blatantly not. Alright, he actually just stood still. Unless he's got ace piloting. He might have ace piloting, actually. See if he does something now. Yeah, he does. He jumped, though. That is some serious stability problem you have there. Buddy man.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Reserving action.
Yeah?
Ready for orders.
20% chances to hit. Oh, weird lag again. Go for it. All you gotta do is really land just a hit or two, and he's going down. Oh, nice! He is definitely going down now. Ouch!
What do you need?
54% chance to get in there if I stand still. I don't know if I want to truly just stand completely still.
Let's do this.
That feels unwise. See if we can just break his leg clean off.
Giving them everything I've got.
Nice!
Reporting. Critical hit.
Alright. That boy is in so much trouble now.
Yep.
60% chance to hit. Or we can go for 30% against old Clint here. The Shadowhawk, sorry.
On it.
%.8% chance to hit the head. That's interesting. Let's just splatter him. Oh, nice. The engine's down.
Target destroyed.
I do not believe that that was a CT destruction, so that should leave us some good loot.
What? No.
Okay, so now, to deal with this guy, I evidently don't want to be in the same region as him, because he's going to just try and punch me. Let's go somewhere, but where? This mech is still really dangerous. Can't really say that a clan mech is not dangerous. I think what I really need to do this turn is to shed some heat.
All right.
I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh, he's decided to get stuck into another mech. As long as he doesn't punch the head, we should be fine. Alright, what happened there? He hit my arm.
Systems. Holding.
I'm here.
Nice, we jettisoned all the heat.
Yeah, here we go.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to vigilance as well, so that next turn, hopefully I can go again before he does. Go! Full power! We keep hitting that leg. Oh, the engine! Double crit!
Critical hit, Commander. I'm melting in here.
Double crits.
Yeah?
None of these weapons are suitable for combat at this range. You know what, the Hunchback really is actually quite a solid melee brawler. Let's just see if we can just hit this guy.
Time to get physical.
Oh, we tagged his ass, nice.
Yeah?
Now the Blackjack is not known for its physical capability, so let's move it somewhere where maybe we can get a better shot. Try and medium pulse this guy in the back. We'll fire our AC2s because there's no reason not to. It's not like they generate any heat, so we might as well have the extra chances. This guy just needs one more hit in the engine and he's done.
Acknowledge.
Oh, and that could be it. Oh, that could be it as well. It wasn't, but it could have been.
Commander.
Alright, we have another Hunchback. 57% chance to melee it. Ooh, but we can get a good rear strike here. This will be our first time overheating, so our ammunition will not explode.
On it.
Nice.
Heat damage. Damn it.
Nice, but we didn't actually destroy his engine, or really do anything. That's a miss. He chose his melee target very poorly there.
Hey.
I wonder if I could potentially knock him
Holding
down.
for the right opportunity.
Waiting for my opening.
I mean, he hardly moved there, so...
Waiting for orders.
83% chance to hit. Let's go. Oh, we missed anyway.
Receiving you.
That was bad. 85% chance to hit.
Location confirmed.
Come on, boys. There we go. Oh, ammunition explosion.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Oh, the engine's gone. Killed on knockdown.
Yep.
Nice.
What now? Going as fast as I can.
Good opportunity here to just cool off.
Orders.
Let's rumble.
Going full throttle.
What do you need? Yeah?
Okay.
Understood.
I'm not sure why
Sure.
we don't just
Forget
reserve
about me.
down to the lowest phase
What do you need?
at this point.
Copy that.
Waiting for order.
Also, one thing I would say is that
Roger. Full speed.
you generate resolve every turn no matter what, so
Receiving you.
it can potentially be worth it to just sit on your hands for a bit. Okay, it's actually stopped giving me resolve, so it carries on giving you it for a little bit. This is a base game thing.
Gonna camp here until I see an opening. Hey,
Okay, they've all had their goes.
affirmative.
Alright,
Wait. Sure, why not?
just moving in.
Aye, aye.
I don't know if there will be more enemies after this. Honestly speaking, I could be wasting my time here
Yep.
by tidying up all my units.
What now?
But you never know.
If you say so.
The asset is in hand, Commander.
Alright,
Good work.
we're good. Now we just have to wait for paragraph 3 subsection 2. Because I'm pretty sure that Loot Magnet will not allow me to walk away with so much nice stuff. Although to be honest, all of it will be nice. It was 2 clan mechs. And I think we had an engine destruction on both of them, so there should be plenty of gear. Loading, loading, loading. Okay. Really? You're just gonna let me walk away with the goods? Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Well, it should not surprise anybody to know that that's an amazing piece of kit. However, it requires a clan FCS. Which we have. Which gives you breaching shot, advanced zoom accuracy bonus, thermal vision, minus recoil. Jesus, the whole thing is just disgusting. Let's grab these because accuracy is life. What a haul. +2 maximum evasion pips when active. Control-click on move button in mech HUD to activate this item. Take pilot damage upon overheating when active. However, you get a very large pile of bonuses. Very nice. Clan Endo Steel is also very nice. To be honest, I really like the Guardian ECM as well. It would be very nice to fit this gear to my Venom and just have it go in and surgically remove people's backsides. Clan Advanced Imaging, that's a pretty expensive item. And of course, Clan Medium Pulse. Totally superior to IS Medium Pulse. Well, I guess thinking about the future, I'd probably want to actually start taking some clan parts as well. This Shadowhawk in particular seems to spawn a lot going by the runs that we've had, so... Right, I don't know what the other 10 picks will be, but I'm sure they'll be good. Let's go. Oh wow, we actually got a whole clan mech. We just walked away with it. 43 million Seabills worth of stuff. Mein Gott. Medium pulse lasers. Clan mask. Beautiful. We did not get the Guardian ECM. I would have quite liked to have had that, but the next time we see a clan mech and we're able to take the parts, we would actually be able to finish a clan Shadowhawk, which would be a huge improvement. See, what a great start. The biggest problem is actually hitting the enemy. So the addition of this equipment is going to allow one of my mechs to actually hit the enemy. Loading, loading, loading. If we ever needed money, of course, we could sell those clan bits. I'm pretty sure they go for about 100,000 each. I mean, according to the C-billometer, we walked away with 43 million C-bills worth of stuff. That means at a 10% sales cost, we made about 4 million there. And that is one big pile of money. Okay, so let's go to the store. This is the best start I've ever had. I wasn't even sure that I liked the lance, but the lance is pretty good. Well, the spider is really good. It's better to say that the spider is really good. The lance is tolerable. Okay, so we won't worry about buying anything at this time because we can't really afford to. not interested in rocket launchers. I can't see myself using the small laser either. Alright, so the clan mask is worth a small fortune, but it's not my kind of... it's not my kind of upgrade. I don't like RNG upgrades, as it were. 10% chance to just ruin your legs will never appeal to me as part of a cohesive strategy for consistently winning. Consistency is key, and that thing has got inconsistency built right into it. So why would you want that? I mean, it's cool and stuff if you weren't trying to win a campaign, if you were just, you know, trying to play a multiplayer match or
Hey,
something,
boss.
I've got the financial report.
then go for it. He's got the financial report. Wow, we got plenty of money and plenty of time.
Job's done, Commander.
I probably could have actually sacked off some expensive pilots, but
Receiving. I'm here.
I wouldn't have saved a huge amount of money.
Ready for orders.
Someone like this is great. So cheap. 13,000 a month. And no real negative problems. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about that too much because I just want to get another battle in. But before we do that, okay, so we have the spider with the medium pulse in it. 15 damage times 3. 45 total for 18 heat and 2 tons. The clan variant is slightly hotter. Same weight though. Pretty much almost the same damage. So where is the real difference? Oh, the real difference is in the range. Jesus. Optimal 90, max 230. Optimal 180, max 460. So they're slightly better in terms of damage, but they are way superior in terms of range. I've only got 3 of them though. Why not? Let's get them fitted. If I had 4, that would be outstanding, but since I've only got 3, I'll fit 2. This gives us a little bit more tactical flexibility. Still need to get within 90 meters for all the weapons to be accurate, but still pretty good. Okay, so we have a standard FCS here and a small cockpit. So I guess that's how this is shedding some of its weight. I still feel like the jumping is totally overkill though. Okay, 12% armor weight, 7 dynamic slots. Alright, so making that change will not free up enough weight. I do not believe that we will get the accuracy stuff in here. Which is fine. I would suggest that maybe the loss of a jump jet and some patchwork materials, we might be able to put a proper cockpit in instead of a tiny one. Or even free up some weight for a superior FCS. But as it stands, I don't think it's probably wise to change this design too much. So I'm not going to.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Okay, so this is the guy with the gorse. And then we also have a an LRM boat. Now the question is, who do we want to enhance more? I think the Blackjack is probably fine as it is for now. Have dreams of turning this into an LRM boat at some point. And in fact, my overriding thought is that we could strip the LRMs out of the Hunchback and get them in here, and truly create a bit of a monster. But I'll have to find some first, really. Find some alternative weapons or something. Or would I? You know what? Let's do this. How long would it really take? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the Centurion into a missile boat. And I'm going to
I'll get it in the schedule.
change the Hunchback to an energy boat. So, I know LRM-10s are not the best, but they're all we've got, so we'll have to do. We'll have to make do. And this Hunchback just uses standard heat sinks, which is great, so... Now, what it really needs is a big pile of heat sinks to fuel all of this laser fury. I wonder how expensive they would be. I am not used to buying heat sinks, that is for sure. In fact, I could strip them out of the crab. Now that I think about it. Wow, a standard heatsink costs 114,000 C-bills. Are you kidding me? I ain't paying that. I've come for your heat sinks, give them to me. I fact, I think I'll have your engine while I'm at it. In fact, I'll just have everything. So we're going to change the Hunchback into an energy boat and the Centurion into a missile boat.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
And by making these changes, we will create, hopefully, a missile boat that can hit pretty regularly and a Hunchback that can properly disco. Okay, so let's increase the engine size because we need to close in on our victims. Medium lasers out. Pulse lasers in. We can actually afford to put another medium laser in, whether we want to put it in the head or the arm. Since it's a shield arm design, I would probably be tempted to not have it here, but whatever. In fact, the head is probably safer. It's going to be less accurate, though. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay, that's as many heat sinks as it can handle. But increasing the engine size has dramatically increased the heat sinking, so that's pretty solid. Okay. 200 damage is pretty good. Pulse lasers have got a good chance of hitting, and we've got the speed now to get in. I could fit the ferrofibrous,
Shouldn't be too hard.
and by fitting it, I could then put additional heat sinks in, but I think that'll be fine for now. Alright. Now we're going to have a shield arm design, but the other way around. Three LRM-10s. 3 cans of ammo to fuel them. 12 rounds we've got. Now let's get the TTS in. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna fit it, don't worry. Three tons for this. So the question is, how do we acquire the 3 tons? And I think the obvious answer is to shed the AMS, which is on the shield side anyway, which is not really where I want any equipment. And pop in this patchwork materials somewhere. There we go. I'm looking forward to seeing just how much more accurate this missile boat is going to be. 30 missiles should be enough to overwhelm a single AMS as well.
Right.
If we encounter an enemy with AMS. Bankruptcy projected. It's not a problem. Making the changes so we can make more money faster. Okay. I think the laser AMS might be useful in the future, so I'm going to keep it. I've never been a fan of large lasers. I've never been a fan of extremely heavy. I mean, come on. It does 50 damage for 12 tons. 2 AC2s does the same. It's not good. The AC2 is not good, and this is not good either. So, whatever. Get in the bin. Same for the ammo for it. Obviously I want to keep the core and the ferro. This is for the another small laser. The crab will be built up as a 5th using whatever we can find. And we're good to go. Gotta remember that we have 2 Clint parts at 65 grand each, and 2 Shadowhawk parts at 155,000 each. Woof! So we in fact have plenty of money. Not plenty, but a reasonable amount. Cease and desist. Destroy base for 313. Or 600,000. Since we got a load of gear, I would be very tempted to just do that for money and see where we end up.
Hey Doc, the work you put in on that thrust controls really paid off. Steering is buttery smooth.
Well, before we can do anything, we have to burn some time, of course. We made changes. Okay, sweet. Hunchback is ready. This is like weird the way that this lags now. Ooh, it really lags.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Sweet.
I wrapped up that job you asked
Alright,
for,
cool. We're good to go. Now, since we got the first training pod, some of our boys might actually have some more points
Aye, aye.
to spend, and they do. Reduced hesitation, injury resist, unsteady threshold. Let's go with tactics.
Training complete.
Let's go with tactics
Yes,
next.
Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Receiving you.
Okay. Just
Training
bump
confirmed,
bump the commander up. Let's go and make some money. Just remembering that, you know, if we sold those clan mechs, we would still have another full month's worth of money, so it's not the biggest deal. I could go full salvage here, and I could potentially make good money off of it. In fact, you know what? It is against a clan. It's just I know what I'm like. I'll be like, I won't want to sell anything. Big pile of C-bills cannot be taken from you. But Loot Magnet can definitely take your loot from you. Yeah, let's settle for a solid amount of money that covers a full month's salary. And we'll take 1-4, and if there's something nice, we'll snipe it. So we're always moving forward. I do like the crab. I have no intention of selling it. It's going to be my project. And it will probably replace the blackjack once it's built. Or at least it would be if we were going to continue this campaign. Let's rumble. I'm glad that last mission was just a pair of clan mechs and nothing else, although the clan mechs are extremely dangerous. But, you know, if it had been like 4 of them or something, I might have been in trouble. We have reliable information that a remote Kyotian laboratory is attempting to reverse engineer sensitive Marek technology. Okay, so the clans are trying to reverse engineer Marek technology. That makes perfect sense. Execute the termination clause.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. Jungle. Beautiful.
And I am not so concerned about turrets because I now have a dedicated LRM boat to deal with them.
Commander.
Alright, let's go.
Affirmative.
This is great positioning actually for us. We can use this terrain here.
Hey. Engaging. Jump jet.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, this is our LRM boat.
Roger.
Yep.
And our blackjack, which is not that great,
Acknowledged.
but he'll do. All mechs that do favor consistency. High armor, pulse weapons. I think the AI is moving. Nope, it is not. The great thing about the Venom is it can create an instant flank, turning the enemy around and exposing their rear. Alright, that's a vehicle. There is a tank moving around.
Gonna camp here until I see an opening.
Gonna camp. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So I'd just like to take this moment to I really want to thank, I always do this in the last episode of anything, I'd really like to thank my Patreon supporters. I always put their names down in the descriptions for everything that they sponsored. This entire campaign was sponsored by them. They're keeping the dream alive. I actually just got my my Norwegian number, which means that I am now legally allowed to work. Of course, there are things I need to do first. I need to set up a bank account. I need to get my driving license converted. I need to start my free state-mandated language course, which will take three or so months. So there's still time before I actually really need to engage in a proper job. But they are, you know, the Patreon support is halfway to sort of meeting my very low expenses. So who knows? If things keep growing and moving as they are, I could potentially be doing this full time for the foreseeable future, which would be really cool. But
I'm here.
the realistic part of me thinks that in about 3 months from now I will be looking for work. You know, especially since, as a senior computer engineer with 11 years experience, telecommunications certifications, management, I built a store, all that kind of stuff that I've done. You know, previously I was making some very big money, which allowed me to be in this position in the first place. So I probably should be getting back at it, but
Commander.
I really can't decide how I want to scout here, because this marker moved like over here, which makes me really wonder where the hell they are.
I'm here.
Yeah?
What do you need?
Anyway,
Copy that.
basically the wife sees how happy this makes me and she just wants me to keep doing it. But it's not really fair to her.
What now?
Since she would then end up supporting me financially for some time, for the foreseeable future.
Let's go. Aye, aye.
Okay, I've not
Hey.
spotted anything.
Yeah, here. Reporting enemy contact.
Alright, turret. Ha, the clan pulse lasers have actually got a shot, why not?
Just die.
Oh nice, they hit!
Ready for orders.
You know what this means. 20%, not bad, you know? Considering the range and that we're nowhere near optimal. From here, I think we were like well out of optimal range. Let's get closer.
Roger that.
13%. Do I want to waste one of my volleys on a 13%er? I might kill it. I've only got 12 volleys with this thing. It could really do with a bit more LRM ammo. I think we'll spare it for now. You get an 8 penalty for sprinting, so I think now that I've moved within minimum range. Alright, we have a Jenner. A clan Jenner.
What now?
You know what, Mr. Turret? Sorry to do this to you. Here? No. Stand by. These base defenses will not have a good shot from there anyway.
Yep.
Out of range. Unfortunate.
Waiting for the right move.
Probably locate the turrets based on the pagodas. Oh, there's one there. Light point defense.
Good to go.
If you were to shoot at him, what are your chances to hit? It's not going to show me, is it?
I'm here.
Waiting for orders.
That rock is really annoying. It's right in the way.
Hey.
Oh right, there's a rock here. I see it. That's blocking us from getting a good shot.
Okay.
Okay, let's remove this turret.
Okay. Firing everything.
Nice. That's got to be the end.
Target pacified.
Receiving you.
I thought about jumping in for the Jenner, but I sort of realized that was probably a bad idea. So this Hunchback is a shield arm not the Hunchback. It is a shield arm design. But I was thinking more of the
Roger.
I was thinking more of the Centurion. The Hunchback is a shield arm design, left towards enemy, which makes it ideal for this angle of attack. Alright, 40% chance to hit with all of these, let's go.
Alpha strike.
Nice! Couple more hits, please. Yes, that's got to be the end. Oh no, he's got 9 structure.
I've been sensor locked. Yeah?
Sprint to close, sprint to close. Alright, let's go, AC2s.
I'm taking this shot.
Ah, nice, he's dead. He only had 9 structure. Poof!
That one's gone.
What do you need?
Good work. Now. Huh, I could actually tag him from here. %, 23%. You know what the hell? Considering the distance it ran, it's not actually a bad. The real thing is that if I move up here into a vulnerable position, I might take a lot of painful return fire. So I will move a little bit closer, and I shall just bombard this guy.
Arco.
Nice. That may not have been much damage, but we hit it a little bit. Two turrets down. Alright, here comes the Jenner. Now he's assumed a position where I can really deal with him. Jesus Christ! That is some disco fever you just unleashed there.
Let's do this.
Well, now you're running hotter than the surface of the sun. This turret has actually got a shot on my side. Okay, I'll worry about making that move after the enemy is done doing what they're doing. I will immediately evacuate my venom though. But it's in phase 7, so that may not occur immediately. Okay, something going on over here. Maybe a vehicle or a mech that's stuck.
What do you need?
Won't lose any sleep over that. Wow, the AC2 LBX has actually got an amazing chance to hit against that. Well, as it stands, we have plenty of armor, so we could totally go for it.
Let's move.
We ironically have a great chance to hit against the turret as well. Oh, is he shut down? I think he's shut down, you know.
Here we go.
Good to go.
Okay, so the Centurion is a shield arm design, but the shield is on the right. So I actually need to rotate this. Oh, look at those chances to hit. That's disgusting.
Confirmed.
Absolutely vile.
This should be good.
Oh, pain. Pain is incoming.
Nice. Got past his armor.
What a difference. Okay, there goes the last of my evasion.
What now?
You need to not be in the area. Let's hide you here. Perfect.
If you say so.
Now I could brace and therefore remove the instability. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to make sure that this Jenner leaves the building. If I shut down, so be it.
I'll try.
See ya.
I got him. I'm melting in here.
I actually kind of wanted you to shut down. Oh well, whatever.
Yes, boss?
That just dramatically reduces the threat level, basically. I know that there's a vehicle around. Which, as it stands, does not really excite me much. I could charge right in and just start busting down these turrets. We have 2 more targets out there somewhere, and I don't know what they are. I know one of them is a tank. That's the limits of my knowledge right now. If I charge forward, of course, the turrets will acquire the hunchback. Let's reserve down to
Standing
phase
by.
1. Screw it, let's go for it. What's the worst that could happen? I say, famous last words.
All right, let's see what this thing can do.
This is a left torso shield arm design, but we have so much health right now it doesn't really matter. Okay, 1 light turret and another turret. 50, 70 health. We do have plenty of firepower here to get rid of 70 health. Let's see what happens.
Target confirmed.
While avoiding overheating too much. Nice, he's dead.
That turret is gone.
What a difference the correct gear makes.
I'm here.
Okay, you are out of this fight for now. Hide behind this rock. The reason why I'm hiding behind this rock is it's water.
Okay, let's go.
And that will cool me right down.
Yep.
60% with the LBX A2s, AC2s. They seem to be quite good weapons just because they hit. They hit pretty reliably. It's all that really matters early on. If there was a weapon that cost like 20 heat and did 10 damage, but it always hit, it would be OP in this game. Because that's just how important in the or it would be OP in the early game because that's just how important hitting actually is. Alright, it's a pony tank. Nice hits!
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so this is a right side shield design if I remember correctly. So I kind of need to face like this.
Moving out.
Oh, there we go. Look at that for a clean shot. Jesus. In fact, using this many missiles almost feels like overkill, so I'm not going to.
Got it.
Get wrecked.
Turret destroyed. Let's do this.
Okay.
Delay. Okay. Let's see what happens.
A delay seems wise. So we got 2 enemies. Probably clan, maybe elite, I don't know. We know that one's the pony tank. Which is not... I wouldn't say it's not a tank without a level of danger. Oops, that was a mistake.
Hey.
That was a mistake. Not a big deal. But I need to move this hunchback immediately. Okay, tank moving around. Gotta take even tanks seriously, obviously. Especially if they're chock-a-block full of nasty clan tech. Where are you going?
Orders.
Aren't they meant to be like defending the base?
Holding for the right opportunity.
How's it going? On my way. Double time.
Hey, my tank-based friends, aren't you meant to be defending this base? Just wondering.
I'm here.
I mean, I can just move in and start demolishing the buildings if you like.
I may regret this.
Okay, we got a lock on him. We got a lock, but not a great shot.
Standing by.
20% chance to hit. I'd be tempted to take that. Get a little bit closer.
On my way.
Probably reduces my chance to hit, but it'll be worth it in the long run.
Confirmed.
I don't know how much health it's got.
What do you need? Let's move.
Let's move. 5 meter spread, no sound. Yeah, I've got plenty of ammo.
Confirmed.
I'm like 19 rounds, is that plenty?
Bringing heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down. Enemy structure eliminated.
If you don't want to defend this base, I will demolish it. That's, you know, not above it. I will demolish it before the glorious, honourable combat is complete. I'm also kind of interested to learn where the last enemy is. Oh, is he getting closer?
Receiving you. Roger. Full speed.
There he is. 50-ton pony tank.
Firing. Full complement.
Nice. Oh, another little extra hit there.
Hey.
Don't want to go through the front. I think this front shot is actually better because it's high ground. We've not put any damage on the rear, so
Affirmative.
go. Nice. Oh, that's more damage than he can handle, I think.
Maybe things are looking up.
Wow, that's a nice piece of kit,
Orders.
which we've just critically damaged. Those chances to hit are not going to happen.
Bugging out.
Yep, no point in wasting ammunition trying to attempt that.
Yeah?
I believe I actually have some incendiary LRMs as well. I believe I have 1 can of incendiary LRMs, which I've not even touched.
Aye aye.
You can just sit here and demolish. He's in the righteous flame. He may actually die, because 30 damage might break the one side that's actually open. But we'll see. We're still missing one enemy. I positioned here as well to make it as difficult as possible to get a rear strike. Oh, it's one of these stupid recon tanks. Wow, he just walked straight into the flame. And took 30 burn damage for it.
What now?
I'm not sure how I feel about that. So do I want to stand still and just shoot? He does have 50 structure in every region, so he could potentially survive. What I'll do is I'll up vigilance to reduce return damage. And then we'll just try it. Why not?
Copy that. Firing Alpha.
See if we can just end it right now. Alright.
But that hurt.
His targeting system's been destroyed.
Yep.
So...
I'm taking
that would have been a nice piece of salvage, actually. But whatever.
done. What's next?
Yes, Commander.
Alright, this is about the best chance to hit I'm gonna get.
Firing a full salvo.
Come on. Yes, another hit. Oh, and another one.
Solid connection on that one. Pretty damn hot.
He's still alive. At least his main weapon is offline.
Yep.
I can't believe he's still alive.
Engaging target.
Please die. Alright, I think he's done.
Nice. Got past his armor.
No, he's not done.
Good to go.
How can he still be alive? Ow. Go for it.
Target locked in.
There we go.
One
Jesus.
for the scrappy.
That was one tough vehicle. Now that just leaves the recon tank. It has no real weaponry to speak of. It's just an absolute pain in the ass because it's got a nice suite of jamming. Oh, that actually hurt.
Reporting heavy damage.
In fact, it's probably one of the worst hits I've taken. But yeah, generally speaking, it's not really got any good weapons. It's just that it's a complete pain in the ass to kill. But look, he's burnt his health away here in the fire.
Copy.
Should be able to just finish the job with pulse.
For now, strike.
Oh, that's a hit. He's dead.
Didn't expect that. Watch the heat. What do you need?
Okay, he's not dead. I wrote him off too soon, apparently.
Copy that. Take this.
Oh well, whatever. He'll be dead in a minute
Commander.
when I fill him full of missiles. See, even this is a great chance to hit. 25% on average it's not so bad when the target is so unbelievably hard to hit.
Got it.
Target destroyed.
Get out.
Move her down.
Sure. Just forget about me.
Fire it.
Alright, and that's the base dealt with. Nice.
Target destroyed.
Mission successful.
We got the money we needed, and there might be something worth sniping out of the salvage. We'll see. We shall see. Finally, after all this practice, we've reached the end, and we have had a great start, and we're ready for a full campaign. And that's it. It's just a matter of bringing all the decision making and the skills together, and just practicing, and also getting a bit lucky. We certainly got some very nice mechs on this start, that was for sure. Now the irony is, because the hardest difficulty settings throw nothing but clan gear at you constantly, you will actually gear very quickly. Alright, I think we basically took no damage. Ironically, I think the scout car did the most damage. With that one very, very powerful short-range hit. Well, I don't really want it. That's a very, very cool weapon, though. I don't really want it, but it's worth a small fortune. It could be sold. Micro pulse lasers. This is what the Jenner was using to go, like, full disco. Well, would you look at that? A case 2. Perfect for our Centurion. I'm not sure I would waste a pick on it though at this early stage of the game, but that would be a very, very good item for that Centurion with all that LRM ammo in there. Once again, Guardian ECM's on offer. Very nice pieces of kit. It strikes me, of course, that what you really want to do is get the Clan FCS, because there's just a massive chance to hit improvement. I'm not sure you'd really use the breaching shot side of it, but it reduces recoil and just generally improves absolutely everything. Improves cooled shot modifier by 30%. So maybe even cooled shot is worth doing. And the rest is heat sinks. So, to progress into the glorious future, I would suggest taking this. If you wanted to sell something for money, I would probably suggest taking this. Okay, we picked up a Clan ER medium laser. Sort of potentially a straight upgrade to a standard laser, although it does run pretty hot. So not necessarily. We actually got the piece of Jenner, which is actually a pretty valuable item as well. That could be sold. 5 million, so 500,000 C-bills worth of salvage. Not bad. Glad I didn't take full salvage, because I don't think it would have been worth it based on what was there. There were items there which would be nice, like picking up a case 2 for example, but at this early stage in the game, we do need to secure ourselves a little bit financially as well, because we're so vulnerable. One mistake is all it would take to undo a great start like this. That, or you start a mission with a nuclear mech in it, then your game just ends. Maybe the Venom could get behind a nuclear Irby and take it down before it launches. So maybe there would be a chance. I'm not sure how I feel about some of these tips. I don't think a good commander should really not be in the position where they need to shell their own position. That's usually an indication that strategy has gone horribly wrong somewhere. Alright, 6 days for the repairs, that's hardly any time. Alright, sweet. So we burn the 7 days or so.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Now, my next suggestion would be to either improve the Hunchback or the Blackjack, or to sit down with the Crab and attempt to get it ready to go. But I think what you'd really want to do here is just add the enhanced clan FCS, which is going to dramatically improve the accuracy of this mech. We've got the clan ferrofibrous, so we might as well stick that in as well, which basically pays for it. Simple upgrade. I was going to suggest that if we'd freed up a little bit more weight, we could have also 127,000. Wow, it costs a lot of money to install that. I might potentially suggest putting that installation off, actually, owing to the cost. Actually, we can afford it. We can afford it. Okay, and we can afford to just bump the armor up a little bit more as well to compensate. Sweet, just a simple upgrade. So obviously if this mech was, if it had better heat sinking, I would possibly consider putting in the clan ER medium laser, but as it stands, we don't really have the heat capacity to support it. So it's probably best to just stick with what we have.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay, and that's pretty much it. From here, I would obviously take on some more missions, make some more money, but most of the vulnerabilities and problems with these mechs have been fixed. The Blackjack is still a smoking pile of garbage, but its AC2s are actually very accurate. So, I mean, for what is sort of a moderately stock item, as it were, it's not bad. The crab is just sat here waiting for me to do some work on it, which I can obviously do in my own time. And we have a fine selection of clan bits to play around with here. The next time we see a clan Shadowhawk, we could possibly build one, and that would be quite the coup, as it were. Anyway, that is it for now, and that is it for this campaign for now. If you want to see more of this, then please let me know. I don't think that we can continue this because once Urban Warfare comes out, I'm pretty sure that the save games for all mods will be broken, and it will not be easy to revert back to this version of RogueTech. So I think this is kind of the end. But it was nice to end on a high note. We did really well here, and we really brought it all together, and that's the main thing. So I hope you enjoyed this style of campaign. The next one will be a 4 lights challenge campaign, just to play with the standard Urban Warfare and see what it has on offer. Hopefully that will be good fun. Flashpoints everywhere. And yeah, just looking forward to the expansion, really. A boy in his trash can. Special loot cache. Alright, 1 skull. What are the odds that that is actually 1 skull? And that it's not some sort of horrendous trap. And the other flashpoint is all the way up here in Clan Hell. Wow, the amount of money it would cost to actually travel up there. That's pretty hilarious. Someone actually suggested to me doing a flashpoint only campaign, because they added so many repeating flashpoints to RogueTech, but I'm not sure that that is possible. Oh well, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time.